Thank you, Julian, my good friends, Janet, colleagues from GSMA, distinguished guests, speakers, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Thank you for this, my opportunity to invited by GSMA to have time to share about the Digital Nation in this event, the Digital Nation Summit 2024. It is honor to me to be here. I would like to share some slides. What is the Indonesian vision actually to boost our nation, our economic, our industry, especially in mining and manufacture, that we know that digital connectivity or digital infrastructure is a very important and basic in this country. Next slide, please. First, I would like to share with you about what is the Indonesian's outlook in 2045. That we already have ambition to become as a digital nation and to lead as one of a big digital country. By 2045, study shows that Indonesia has a potential to become a global economic power as a power factor significant transformation, embracing transformation with 68% productive age in 2030. That will be increase in GDP around 22,500 trillion rupiah compared to scenario not embracing digital. So it is very big gap if we not boost our digital infrastructure. That is this opportunity, it will be lost at a very huge market, a very huge gap it will become in that time. And then Indonesia have not only infrastructure but ecosystem. Talking about startup, now we have already 2,566 startup. This is the 6th ranks in the world. This is proof that it will be robust entrepreneurial ecosystem, that we know that young generations now will come, their entrepreneurship coming with the startup approach, startup industry. The other one, you see that we only starting with 6% now utilizing this digital power by manufacture industry. That is a very small amount. Behind that, meaning that we have a so huge opportunity to booster implementations of digitalization in manufacture in Indonesia. The growth of manufacture in Indonesia now is very high because we already open investment opportunity everywhere around Indonesian archipelagic. So this digital infrastructure, it is very important things that will be boost this ecosystem. But the other hand, of course, we learn from the previous section that digital infrastructure, it is meaning that investment cost. They need investment to boost this digital infrastructure everywhere. Let's see the situation now of the infrastructure in Indonesia. First, we are talking about the backbone side. We have already built around the Indonesia archipelagic with thousands kilometers of fiber optics that conclude or connected by all operators infrastructure, and then complemented with the government-owned Palaparing project that already covers all of our municipal now already connected by the fiber optics. The other hand, we are also talking about satellite. That satellite is very important for Indonesia because our geographic is like archipelagic, so we cannot just fulfill our demand with the terrestrial networks. So the complementary between terrestrial and satellite networks is a must for Indonesia. The other hand, we also developed some BTS, as you know, now already more than 40,000 towers already, 60,000. I'm sorry, 600,000 BTS already implemented, and then currently the fiber optic already covers by 800,000 kilometers, and 4G coverage now already cover for the 96.81% in residential area. Some area in very remote and rural area needs government intervention to cover 100% of all nations wide will be covered by 4G. This investment will play a very important, and by 2024, Indonesia needs investment cost very high, huge, but on the other hand, in telco industry, as I read from the BCG report, the shareholder returns now is around 6%, meaning that it is not so attractive again compared with other investment, other sectors. So I think this needs more intention from the government to boost how this telco infrastructure can be built with the investment, the slow return, total shareholder return around 6%. That is very important. Some breakthrough, some issues need to be covered together. Of course, government cannot overcome this all problem. I think this opportunity, I would like to emphasize, to encourage you all. We know that digital is a very important things. Then we can have a leapfrog and many others additional advantages once we become as a digital nation. Many things discussed about the spectrum issues. Please, you know that Indonesia now we have some difficulties in mid-band. I do agree that because we have a little bit late in 2.6, 3.5 gigs. This is not because of government cannot do something, but because this one already implemented by satellite services long time ago. So it takes time to release that. But fortunately, at the end of this year, 2.6 gigs already free, so it could be released in the 2025. I would like to very emphasize this to speed up in the first quarter of 2025, including in 726. Actually, we already this spectrum already available this year, but somehow some operators need to be built, to be bundled with the 2.6 gigs. So that is under considerations now with the government to release this spectrum 700, 2.6 and 26 gigs in a bundling system, including how to put some incentive scenario when we release this spectrum. We do believe that spectrum is very important ones, and we don't need this spectrum become as a very high cost for the telco operators, but how they invest and build the infrastructure, it is more important for us. As I mentioned before, we need this infrastructure to support all sectors, including mining and mining and industry. The other hand, I would like the vision. There are some breakthroughs to be covered in parallel process. We don't want to build infrastructure only for infrastructure, but how to utilize the infrastructure, it is really more important. How become more productive utilizing of infrastructure, it is also very important issues, need to be covered in parallel process with all stakeholders. So that's why there are at least 8 policy and strategy need to be covered together. Firstly is, many times I'm talking about connectivity, of course, but connectivity with high quality, high capacity, and of course, including the technology ecosystem. So it will have a latest technology to implement in this infrastructure. The second one is how we utilize the technology to mastering it, not only become as a market here in Indonesia, but this technology can combining with our digital talent to utilize and to enhance the platform and applications. The next one is we are talking about data sovereignty. Of course, it is a very important thing because data is many people talking as a new oil, and then ensuring this data is protecting our people privacy, and of course needs some policy and regulations, of course cooperation initiative in these issues. The next one is talking about cybersecurity. It is very important. You heard maybe a few months ago when Indonesia has some attack with ransomware with our digital, data national data center. It is a very yes, bad issues, bad negative impact when we get done, and then the trust, it will keep going down once we cannot overcome this problem. The next issues is about society, how our people utilize this infrastructure and build the competence, because once we believe that technology, it will come together with the advantages, but other side, the dark side of this technology also it coming together. So that's why build the competence of society, it is also very important things. The next one is investment climate. As I mentioned, because of this era of the telco operators is already, I'm not talking about sunset, but it is coming to there. If it is, so that's why we need some breakthrough or some strategy how investment climate in this sector will be still growing, because of if we build infrastructure, they need times to not talking about profit, but they're talking about the cash flow, to maintain the cash flow, and it's a long-term process. And the last one is talking about collaboration. I think this agenda, it is very important. Once again, I would like to thanks for Julian, Juliet, and all the teams from the GSMA. At least we can talk together now, but not only talking, but how in the real world this collaboration can be implemented, because it is very important. These issues is quite big issues. Many aspects need to be handled, and we cannot handle it in serial process. All the issues need to be handled in parallel process. So that's why this event is very important for me. I would like to encourage you all, after this talking and discussion, we have an agenda, how all the stakeholders can hand in hand have a professional one. Us as a government, regulators, it will be run it very trusted, open mind, and discuss with all operators and stakeholders, including the manufacturers, vendors, and everything. That is my simple one, I think. Hopefully it will have some enlightenment discussion, and thank you very much for your attention. I look forward together to make Indonesia becoming the top 5 economies in the world. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.